There's another Confederate revolver reproduction from Pieta here on the channel. This one is the Dance Brothers Old Silver Deluxe Engraved Edition, and as always, I'm bringing you along for the unboxing and an overview. I'm Dustin, and you're watching Guns of the West. Well, the first thing you may notice is that the box doesn't look like the last few Pieta boxes I've had that show the Remington reproduction on it. This one says Pieta Brotherhood Firearms, and I don't know if this is just the new Pieta box or if it's just something for the Confederate models like the Dance Brothers. I don't remember what my last Confederate one came in. Well, looks like the instruction manual is still a Remington image. All right, looks like I've got it upside down. So, look at this is the Dance Brothers revolver, and this particular version is the Old Silver Deluxe Engraved, and I'm just dreading opening this bag because it is usually an oily mess, which of course it should be to preserve the gun. Whoops, I bumped the camera there, but let's go ahead and get this out. Yeah, it's oily, all right. Wow. I am impressed with the look of that for sure. It's got engraving even up by the muzzle here. It has the typical Pieta markings on it. And the Dance Brothers, this is a 44 caliber, so I'm sure it'll shoot great with the .454 diameter round balls and also the things I make with my Era's Gone bullet molds like the Johnson & Dow and such. And I'm sure it'll be a great paper cartridge shooter as well. And we'll be doing all of that on the channel, so make sure that you hit the subscribe button down there below so you can be here. Let me go ahead and just pull this off so that's not obstructing our view. It's an interesting thing. It's a 44 caliber. It's an 8-inch barrel, and those are traits that are shared with the 1860 Army Colt. Interesting, though, it's got a smaller grip, about a Navy-sized grip, I would say. And let's just kind of go from the back and look it over. It's got the brass backstrap, engraving on the brass too. And then, of course, we've got the steel here. They call it Old Silver. Even the hammer is really well engraved. I like that. And this is not typical, by the way, of a Dance Brothers revolver, and you may already know that typically it's going to have, the usual case-hardened frame and then the blued steel for the barrel and things. But that's kind of why I chose this one. So many of the cap and ball revolvers have that other look. So when I chose this one, I decided to go with this. The wedge looked almost like it was pushed out, but I don't think so. It's all right. Loading lever works smooth and everything. And it's the Navy style loading lever where it's got two screws that it hinges on, one where it attaches to the gun and then one where the two parts attach to each other, and that Navy style latch up there. It's hard to say. To be totally honest, I haven't spent a lot of time looking at original Dance Brothers, so I don't know if that is historically correct for the latch on that or if that's just convenience that Pieta has done. The reproduction companies sometimes just have them match their other models, which of course is understandable. Now, interesting thing about this one, a really interesting thing, you may have noticed it already, even if you didn't already see it, because it's a little bit glaring, and that is the shape of the frame. What I mean is, there is not the recoil shield that curves out like there typically is on a revolver. This is just straight, and so more of the cylinder at the back is exposed. That, I imagine, was done historically just for ease of manufacture, I would think, because if you think about it, if you took this frame off, take away the brass, take away the wood, take away the barrel and the cylinder, and you're just left with this, it would be a lot easier to make if you just had that piece of metal flat and all you had to do was just cut it out rather than also worry about the contours of the round areas that are on other revolvers. A downside to that, I think there's even a little bit of a safety concern because the caps are going to be more exposed on the gun. If something were to strike it, it could go off. So if you get a Dance Brothers revolver, make sure that you are mindful of that. And that's obviously not any kind of an issue on the part of Pieta. That's how they were made. This is an outstanding reproduction of it. That's just a Dance Brothers trait that it has. But anyway, there you have it, and it will be featured a lot on the channel. It's a beautiful gun, obviously. I can't wait to get it out to the range. I'm even hoping to get the first range review posted a week from the posting date of this video, and we're going to try all kinds of things. We'll try various loads in it over time, maybe not all in the same video, but over time you'll see various loads. And of course, I'll break out the Guns of the West paper cartridge kit, and of course there's a link to that in the description down below. And we'll try paper cartridges in the gun too. Maybe even take out some of those carbonated bandits of the high fructose gang. Well, as always, I really hope you enjoyed the video today and a look at the beautiful Dance Brothers Old Silver Deluxe engraved from Pieta. Please don't forget to click that like button down below and subscribe to the channel so you can see more videos. Also, if you look in the description, you'll see where to find me on social media, as well as where to find all the great Guns of the West products. Thank you all so much for watching.